Today's episode is brought to you by Dilly Company. Are you looking for some cool, comfy pickleball gear and clothes for everyone? Dilly Company. Check out today's episode for a special promo code. Hey everybody, welcome to Don't Make Me Come Back There. We are a funny podcast about family. I'm Dustin, this is Melissa.
Oh, hey.
Melissa has not turned the clock on.
I was waiting. When you do the dates.
No, you turn the clock on now, Mel. It's, I carry this pod every week. You're in here, you're showing some leg.
Are you happy now?
You ever make a mistake before, Miss? It's a Claire quote in our house. I've said that before.
Yes.
Claire does it constantly. You ever make a mistake before, Mr. Perfect? She said it one time in a fit of rage, and now it's become a joke.
You say it constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, welcome to the pod. It is October 6th, 1994.
Yes.
I'm about to celebrate my 10th birthday. I'm in a
Double
home.
digits.
I'm at 32812 26th Avenue in Federal Way, Washington.
Mm-hmm.
My phone number is 253-838-4265.
Oh, my.
Yours was 253-942-7262.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. You know why? I know that because I dialed it a lot. Also, it is still one of the Vaughn's. That's the Vaughn's number.
Yeah.
Because Vaughn's, Safeway, same company, type like that.
Now
Route.
everyone's going to get into our Vaughn's account.
Yeah, rack up those points. That's a good news. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. It's a 2-episode day, which means we are loopy, loopy droopy.
This is new. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
new,
yeah.
Dustin.
This is new. Listen,
He's thrilled.
it is Tech Week at the...
It's show week. Asked. I was like, now the other theater production called it Tech Week.
Mm-hmm.
What do we call this week? And
Right.
they were like, well, it's 2 days at Tech, and then it's show week.
Okay.
So they like to call it show week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call it a slow week. I don't got nothing. There's a lot going on, and we went to a
Yes.
concert last night.
Yeah.
We also played pickleball yesterday.
We talked about both.
Dillyco.
The whole episode.
That's not
last
true.
week.
No, we talked about Kate Middleton for
That's true.
half the episode.
That's true.
Where in the world is Kate Middleton? It's so catchy. That's got to be a big thing on TikTok. Somebody had to have come up with that already, but if not, maybe we did.
Oh,
Maybe we
you're so creative.
Thank you.
This is so
You know-
much.
You know how comedians do microphone leans? Can we do that to podcasts now too?
You're just staring in the camera. Look up.
No, I'm looking at the clock.
But
Hi.
get a shot. It's so dumb. Can you not? Can you take this seriously for once? If you don't stay up, I'm not going to stay up.
Here's the thing. I'm a little tired. I'm feeling that street hot dog. What's this? I'm feeling the street hot dog.
Mistakes were made.
No mistakes were made. But, I'm feeling the consequences of my action.
Yeah.
My actions. Several.
Late night greasy food.
What's this? Street hot dogs in the air. And then you get up and, I started the day healthy, but then it's just when you're tired and then you're caffeined.
Yeah.
And then it slowly, I feel it
know.
wearing off.
It's draining.
No, I feel like I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. I feel like
Yeah.
a Cinderella reference. Did you get it?
I did get it.
Keep up, Nickerson.
When you drain the life out of yourself, it drains out of me, and we're both lagging.
Well, it's great to have Public Square coffee. Just a lot of acid on the stomach, you know?
I have a better stomach than you.
Yeah, well,
now.
you also have a better acid than I have. Hey.
Stop. Stop. We just had a huge spill.
Yeah. If you want to see some of Mel's acid, that's the highest level of Patreon. It's the OnlyFans tier.
Our time's that tight.
Listen, if we got through COVID without an OnlyFans, we got I don't know. We've got a lot to get to. Do we? I don't know.
Debatable.
I'm going to need you to carry this conversation a little more. Remember we did a 3-episode day? Didn't we do one where we had 3 and we had like a guest in there too?
Yeah. We did.
Yeah.
At night, we did like a that was an evening.
We finished with Taylor on a Friday night in the dark.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
no, but I
right.
think that one was with Pete, right?
We did. I think that was
Taylor.
with Pete.
Pete Lee.
Yeah. Well, we stacked them up for Europe.
And
which
then
was
we
a year
asked the patrons,
Yeah.
hey, guest or no? And the patrons are like,
They were like, have a guest if you know them well. Like
Yeah, and I actually really
you tour with
appreciated that.
them
And listen, hey, chime in on the Facebook group. We would love to, Dustin Nickerson comedy fans. If you guys want some more guests, we'll throw some guests in. We like doing it.
Well, we actually do try to set some up, but they're really hard to set up.
Well, you know, it's.
I mean, everyone's busy and stuff.
Listen, we got pitched Merritt today, Jonathan Merritt, who's he has a kids book out.
Oh, that's right.
And he's also my
literary
friend
agent.
and literary agent.
Mhm.
I think Facebook group and patrons and dontmakemecomebackthere gmail.com. You chime in. What I would like is like maybe once a month or so, maybe every other week, something like that. Do like a 20 with them, like a
I
quick.
kind of like that too.
I like a pop in.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? How are you? You got
Like
your
a
thing to promote? How are you? We love you.
Yeah.
Get the hell off my episode.
I mean, I think in general, guest-driven podcasts have just
Well,
all been done.
yeah, but I
But-
mean, if you look at our numbers, they're the most watched
Yeah.
one.
People like them.
Taylor
So-
is super famous.
Yes, turns
Yeah.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this also when we all sit down with Taylor, there's like a known history. It's like, hey, you've been my friend for 10 years. Here's our. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think it's with a friend, like when Zoltan comes on, you have stories,
We
you
have
know,
stories,
and I think
yeah.
those people want those.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
know,
You're right.
So,
They want
but-
that hot gossip.
but
They want
not-
the insider details.
but not like
Zoltan's
how did
Comedy
you
Corner.
get into comedy,
Oh
Zoltan?
gosh, if I get asked how I got into comedy one more time, one more, or I get asked where I come up with my material, guys,
And then
listen to me on any other podcast. I've covered this. I
and
promise.
then they go, so do you tour with him every show? No, I do not.
How's your
No.
tour going?
300 shows.
Are you on tour right now? No. I'm at the school pickup line. I'm not right now. I'm always on tour. This is the tour that never
I'm
ends.
performing
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Actually,
I'm
when I-
writing my next bit right now.
Yeah. Actually, when I am at the school pickup line small talking, I am performing. That's when I'm actually performing. When I'm stage, it's just like that's who I am. It's like it's like when I'm on stage, like that's who I really am.
Okay, like you're that vulnerable.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like
that's the side
that's
of
where-
you
that's Dustin. That's but
I've
like
always
this
thought
other
that. I've
side,
always thought that like
just
I don't even know that person.
like when I'm at
What you do is really important.
Yeah, well, obviously. When I'm, that's my mask. It's not on stage. That's who I really am. But my mask is when I'm supporting my wife and children. Anyways,
You've changed.
speaking of touring, lots of dates coming up. Thanks for coming out, Irvine. You were great. I hope you were great last week. April, we've got Syracuse, Rutherford, New Jersey. Into May, we've got L.A., Cheyenne, Wyoming. That's the capital. Thanks, Animaniacs. Fort Collins, Colorado. At the end of the month, Des Moines, Iowa. Then we're into June. We've got Naples, Tampa, Dania Beach, San Diego, Rosemont, and Chicago in July. Huntsville, Alabama. Still in July, we've got Nashville, Fort Wayne just added. August, we've got Louisville, Charleston, Charlotte, Houston. End of the month, Addison. That's Dallas. September, we've got Tacoma, Milwaukee. October, Appleton. And then we've got some December dates on sale already. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Spokane. That worked really well.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Ends up in it was really well done.
Yeah.
Where I was just complaining about how bad I am at promoting my tour dates, but
It's
we might
not
even
easy to do.
reading is tough.
It's tough.
You know what else is tough, Mel?
What?
Knowing when you went to Skyzone for the last time.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is my last time here.
We did our final Skyzone trip. We just knew we knew it was it. We just the ages of our kids.
Hit these milestones. Like, I'm never gonna put the stroller back in the car.
Yeah.
Never. And we're done with Skyzone.
We
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We snuck in some booze to celebrate. You know, we did
not.
No. We didn't, but it was fun. Like we went, listen, we were sky high before we even got to Skyzone. We had a little fun in the park. I'm kidding. We just went to Skyzone. It was a normal Tuesday night. I think that's like I know a lot of our fans are like younger parents, and they're in their Skyzone era.
Beginning their Skyzone era.
Yeah, and buckle up. Save the socks, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't. It's
those are expensive socks.
Yeah, that's where they get you. The socks. That's where they get you.
Well, the way they actually get you is that snack bar. That yeah. Dude, could you not?
Huh? Your thigh is out.
It's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
These jeans aren't even popular anymore.
I like it. Looks like a hot dog. Look down.
I know what you're. I'm not looking.
Looks like a hot dog.
I refuse. Speaking of hot dogs,
what's this?
Okay,
this? You see what I mean? When they line
dude,
up the hot.
I refuse. I refuse to acknowledge my hot dog legs. Okay.
That's not a weight comment, by the way. You look great. You're unbelievable. Just the way that it.
Listen. Okay, these jeans can't decide if they're too big or too loose.
Do they sell them with mustard?
Because some jeans that you buy are tight in the knees.
Mm-hmm.
Some are tight in the waist.
Okay.
Some are tight in the hips. These jeans are really loose in the waist and hips.
Yeah.
But really tight in the knees and thighs. And I refuse to get new things. I'm gonna keep wearing this.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be like, no, these would be my weekend jeans.
Yeah.
I'll wear them around the house.
Yeah.
I refuse to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And
I respect that.
And if you're a parent and you know how much we drive our kids around, you have jeans for the driving days.
Yeah, you do. I don't wear jeans during the week. I wear jeans so irregularly that when I put them on, our kids go, "Do you have a show?" Like if I'm not wearing shorts or sweats or athleisure wear around, they're like, "So Dad's going out. Dad has to go to work."
You're doing a podcast or you're on camera.
Yeah.
But I like to wear jeans, but you cannot drive in jeans.
No.
They do not fit.
No.
They're not
Can't go to
made
Skyzone
for that.
in jeans. Can't do that.
True. So true.
So these are good podcast jeans.
I like those
However,
jeans.
now they're not because they distract you and
well,
you're calling my leg a hot dog pack.
I get how that might sound insulting. In the context of this moment,
It does look like
I'm certainly not insulting your body. You're Melissa. You're so healthy. You're in such good shape.
It does look like a hot dog.
Well,
pack.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anybody's leg. You could have Barbie's leg, and if you put that, and then you kind of put your leg, that's a hot dog. What's this? Gene hot dogs in the air. What's this?
And now I
you can't unsee
have
it
to get rid of these pants
because you can't unsee it. Right? Yeah, I'm right. Yes, I like it. I like hot dogs. I like hot dogs.
I'm just gonna be like, you're gonna have my hands on my on my jeans.
Well, the way that we're looking is you keep noticing me. Yeah. If you like our structured episodes, I'm sorry, because we're 13 minutes in, and I've forgotten where I am multiple times.
I was trying to set up a bit, and then you started talking about.
I tried to set up Skyzone. And we've been holding that final trip to Skyzone for months, too, as this was our big banger
I was
bit.
going to say, this was like a month ago,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Andy's like, enough with Skyzone.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to say that the Slurpees at Skyzone are like $7. And if you have 4 children or a birthday party of like 15, you're going to spend like $70 on Slurpees. And they're like $1 at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
So that is the real
life hack. I actually would highly recommend that as a parenting hack. Is when your kids ask for Starbucks, offer them a Slurpee. Slurpees are still 99 cents
so much
for the
sugar.
small one. Oh,
You know,
less than a Frappuccino?
Terrible for their teeth, but yes.
Yeah.
1,000 times cheaper. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what I did is for years on Friday afternoons, I would blend ice cream for the kids with whipped cream and ice cream Friday. Friday after school.
Yeah.
Mom makes you guys 3 Frappuccinos. It costs like $4.
Yes.
And so then the whole week they're like, "Can we get Starbucks? Can we get Starbucks?" On Friday,
yeah,
I will put like a chocolate drizzle, a caramel drizzle. I'll put it in the cup.
Yeah.
The mason jar. It looks amazing.
Looks amazing.
It tastes amazing. It worked for years.
No, I wish.
Now our teens, they don't like my food.
No, I wish my.
Until they pay for until they move out, then they will come home and like my free food.
No, I wish our kids were a little more like politically minded, because a protest of Starbucks right now would save me a lot of money.
Those pink drinks.
I'm like sending them news articles. You're like, some people are protesting Starbucks right now over their stance over the issue in Gaza.
$9 venti.
This would really save me. This would really cut down on money. So I'm just saying if you want to go to college, you might want to rethink your stance. Get a Slurpee. They're so much cheaper.
But recently, we bought our youngest McDonald's, and it was like $14 for one meal.
Well, you went to McDonald's and got the breakfast plate, which they've sold 11 of those in history. Every person has had the breakfast plate once on like a dare. Who's getting the McDonald's breakfast plate?
I know.
Who is getting the McDonald's breakfast plate?
I never go.
Exactly. But you,
okay,
because our kid doesn't like Egg McMuffins, which is like, are you mine? My kids said they didn't want an Egg McMuffin. I was like, I would like a DNA test. Because
Egg McMuffins growing up.
Nobody hated Egg McMuffins growing up.
We did.
What?
We were like, ew, Egg McMuffins.
You think I didn't like your parents before?
No. My dad loved them.
Oh, yeah. Your dad was right.
Ew, Egg McMuffins.
Oh, you're saying the kids hated Egg McMuffins.
We always hated them. And we, like, if you're on a road trip, you're getting Egg McMuffins.
Yeah.
Oh, these are terrible.
Yeah, but then every once in a while you drop that $4 for a McGriddle.
They didn't have McGriddles.
I know, when McGriddles came out, though, and they put the syrup. No, they put the syrup in the bun. The English,
basically a pancake.
It's unbelievable.
Bun.
Yeah.
McGriddle, you'll have a McGriddle, and you are like, that'll convert an atheist. You'll be like,
amazing.
there's goodness in this world.
Amazing.
Yeah, marketing's like, so more sugar. More sugar in the food. Oh, yeah.
Oh, but it's maple.
Can I get that with a McCafe frap?
Blended.
Breakfast. I don't. So our daughter, the plate of McDonald's food.
Okay.
Just go to Denny's at that point.
Well,
it's cheaper at Denny's at this point.
What happened was she had a whole checkup with a shot, and she needed to get back to school, and it was morning. And so what she wanted was, she loves the nuggets and fries.
Okay.
She loves it.
Yeah.
She loves the Happy Meal.
But they won't serve it at that. They have
won't serve it. So we're in the drive-thru. We're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I panic, and she wants pancakes. Like, she likes pancakes.
Yeah.
Like, so I just got the platter.
Because you forgot about McGriddles.
I got the platter, and I got her a juice box, and it was like $14. And I was like, whoa.
She did eat the pancakes. She did not eat the eggs were awful, which is surprising because they got a good egg situation usually back there, I guess.
Andy's looking at you.
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
What were you
expecting? It's not high end, but usually the egg on an Egg McMuffin is edible.
But totally different than fast food scrambled eggs that are not inside of a burrito. I think that's the qualifier.
That's a good point. The McDonald's.
I didn't eat any of it.
The McDonald's egg isolated.
You need it in something. Yeah.
This is not
sending the eggs out there. They're like, "Are you sure about this?"
They're like, "Okay."
You want that?
I just did it for the pancakes. That's what I did.
I
looked at the menu. I just go pancakes.
You did it for the clout. You did it for the gram,
But she had never had a
She had never had. Okay, so she had never had.
I'm like this.
She'd never had a McDonald's hash brown, which I would argue with anybody. I will go head to head. Is the single best food item at any fast food chain.
It's so crispy.
The hash brown at a McDonald's is perfect. It's better than their fries. It's better, which is up there too. It's better than Chick-fil-A waffle fries, which is always in contention.
I could eat like 10 of those. I mean, I'm not going to. I could, paired with a McDonald's orange juice.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. It's better than the Wendy's chili. Name me a single better item.
I would compete then with Del Taco's hash brown sticks, which are almost exactly the same. But then you take those and put them in a breakfast burrito.
Okay. But that's out. Now it's out, though.
But,
it's a single item. Now you've comboed.
As a single item, it's great.
Okay.
I'm saying arguing as a single item, that crispy little stick bite, it's just like the
What were the Taco Bell cinnamon things?
Oh, yeah, cinnamon twists.
Cinnamon twists were good.
Cinnamon twists.
But no hash brown.
Gloria's been talking about this Subway.
Subway's doing...
Have you seen these?
Subway has new footlongs. It's a churro and a cookie.
And a brownie.
And a brownie.
Footlong.
A footlong. Oh, all together?
Yes. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh, also.
This is the worst look for Subway since,
Gloria went to Subway and spent $16. And I was like, how is that possible?
These kids will never know. They'll never know about the $5 footlong.
How did you spend $16 at Subway?
$5 footlong. Perfect.
Anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Biden. It is such a departure for Subway. It feels like for Subway to market a cookie, a brownie, and a churro.
They're like, we need a third thing.
Yeah. It feels so out of character. It would be like Chick-fil-A being pro-gay all of a sudden. It feels like such a departure from who they are in their essence.
I mean, everyone is going to Subway for the bread.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Just like you're going to Chick-fil-A for the homophobia. Or the waffle fries. I don't know what. Zinni, is this usable?
They're both like tired parents. They just reach their end. You know what? Anything goes.
Have a cookie.
Yeah, have a cookie.
You want to put the churro and the brownie and the cookie together?
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
F it.
You don't want...
Get all three.
You don't want two men to love each other and have the rights to see each other on their deathbeds and be able to adopt a child that needs a home.
Or do their taxes.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing as a footlong churro. These 2 days are always something. Oh, that's either going to be cut or the clip. TBD. Anyways, the McDonald's hash brown is unbelievable. It's Melissa, I am so excited about our new sponsor, Dillyco, because I've been trying to get you to play pickleball for decades. This is not an exaggeration. And now you're willing to play in part because of Dillyco. They make such great gear. You're wearing it right now. What do you like about their gear, Mel?
It's comfortable.
So comfortable right now. I love it so much. It's a good fit.
Yeah, it's a good fit. It's good for everyone, young and old, and I'm ready.
It is very
hard. So I'm going to do something I'm uncomfortable doing.
Great.
And I'm going to give it a go.
And the gear helps. It is very hard to make pickleball or really any sport like gear that is good for everybody. Like all levels of skill, ability, body type, comfort level on the court, and Diddley Co. has done it. All this stuff is great.
Gear.
Yeah, it's great gear. They've got shirts. They've got some of their gear is really great. I really like their paddles. Specifically, I like the paddles because they're they're accessible. They're great paddles. Like, they're officially pickleball approved, but they're not like too much. You don't want to be the person doing too much on the court. So if you guys go check out their website, thediddlyco.com, and you use promo code backseater, you're going to get 10% off your entire order. So check it out. Go check out all their great gear, and we will see you on the court.
That's right.
In your Diddley Co gear. Diddley Co!
Diddley Co.
Diddley Co. It's fun to say. It's very fun to say. I'm going to give our backseaters a heads up. For better, for worse, we got a lot of two-a-dayers coming up because we're all grown-ups here, and we all, have summer schedules and life and touring, and Andy's cheating on us to go to New York for something.
I know. We just bought our summer flights, our travel, because last week we were playing volleyball with the girls, and they were like, "Is it spring yet?"
Yeah.
And
we're like, well, Dad's not sure the year, so let alone the season.
Yeah, we're like, oh my gosh, we got to book our travel for the summer. So it's all happening.
Chicago.
Yeah. It's all happening really fast.
I'm back in Chicago. So many good Chicago songs.
That's another one, top Chicago songs.
Okay, here we go. Top Chicago songs. Well, Sufjan is classic.
Yeah.
Sinatra.
Chicago.
The band Chicago. And then the new one, When I'm Back in Chicago, I Feel It, is pretty good. Do you know that one?
Is that the
it's huge on TikTok.
DJO?
Yeah.
Yep. Great song.
Yeah, really good song.
Has almost that Portlandia song vibe.
Yeah. Top Chicago songs.
I can't even remember one from the musical. I don't think they ever sing about Chicago.
Gloria.
It's just the name of the musical.
Gloria was like, I think we were looking at the pictures from our little local theater, and I was like, let's see if we can, kids theater, and let's see if we can guess the play based on the picture. And some of them are obvious. Peter Pan. Hey, there's a kid in pajamas. It's Peter Pan. Lion King. Yeah. Got it. And she's like, I think that one's Chicago, and I'm like, I don't think they did Chicago.
You know what's funny?
Did they follow that up with Moulin Rouge?
Our friends in LA.
We have friends in LA. It's whatever.
We have friends in LA. LA.
Top songs about LA. That's a good.
Their daughter was the main character in Chicago in her high school.
High school is a little different.
Yeah.
We did cabaret, in high school.
Yeah. They're always doing cabarets.
Yeah. There's a little more. Yeah, high school's a little different,
Yeah, you had a show choir at your high school.
We had a jazz choir, a show choir, jazz band.
I'm going to be honest. I had a terrible choir program at my high school. I'm just going to say it.
You heard it first here.
Lisa speaks her truth. Stadium High School in the early 2000s. They got all popular from 10 Things I Hate About You, but that show choir was crap.
We didn't have a show choir. It was terrible.
You think you would have been in it? You're too busy setting records on the track.
I gave up on choir and started sewing. And making glass art.
What was this?
So they had a good
1800s.
Listen,
I had to give up my dream of singing.
They had a good
to become a housewife.
They had a good arts department. They did not have any graphic design classes, but they did have an awesome glass art class. Yeah. So I'm gonna recant it all.
No.
I had a great high
school
experience.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Our kids, high school, they can just have a free period, and they're like, but I could just do nothing. And there are so many
SoCal
great...
brothers what if I just vibed for an hour? Can
I go skate?
Can I take Vibes 101?
Yeah. I mean, I was skateboarding in the parking lot.
No, I'm gonna take Vibes 101.
There's a burrito truck down the street.
Yeah. Huh?
No, there's
like I said, it keeps getting lower. Speaking stuff.
Our son could be silk screening T-shirts and taking all these cool art classes, and he's like, I think I'm just gonna come home.
No.
But I get it. It's high school.
Vibes 101, bro. I think I'm gonna major in vibes.
Why do we raise our children in Southern California?
Gen Z, he's I guess I go to college and major in vibes.
Learned nothing, but the vibes were great.
Yeah, the vibes are great, bro. No, vibology.
And you know
Vibes 101.
Vibes 101.
2.0.
No, I'm taking Vibes 201 this semester. It's even chiller, bro.
220.
It's like getting a master in vibes. Masters in vibes.
Put that on your resume.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the new OC Vibe in the next couple of years.
I'm majoring in vibology. Oh, heard.
King of vibes.
Apply yourself.
Their resume is just the emoji, the hang loose emoji. Yo, my boy Reef's gonna head down to the beach with me.
Reef and Coast, we're hoping we could.
It's great.
Catch a show.
I love them. Best LA song is Hollywood Nights, by the way, in my opinion. Bob Seger. Hollywood Nights. I Love LA by Randy Newman is up there too. Los Angeles is Burning by Bad Religion is up there. Under the Bridge is up there as well. Under the Bridge downtown.
Oh yeah.
The Peppers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shame on you.
I know.
That half second.
I'm terrible for like a quick call out lyric most of the time.
Well, you also don't think of that song as called Under the Bridge.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
If I had to say, sometimes I feel like, there it is. That's the sometimes I feel like song.
I was thinking of the Santa Monica song.
Santa Monica is also great. Bow, 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 bow. Also a great one. What's another great? I mean, California songs. Now you've got California. If California songs, California Dreamin' is number one.
Yeah.
But if we're doing all cities,
I was doing a little Delta Spirit last episode. So California. Ooh,
I
love that song.
Yeah, it's great. California, here we come. Right, I mean,
Phantom Planet.
California, here we go. I mean, that was an anthem for
Orange County.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
It was the theme song of the show.
It was just like 2010, 11. When did that come out? When did that song?
Dude, earlier.
Yeah. But then it hit more popularity with because it was the soundtrack.
It was the theme song for.
No, you're right. It was like 05.
The original show. No, I thought it was late, almost like 2000.
Well, there's no way we could know.
There's no way we could know. I'm fairly certain because there was the joke about Ryan being from Chino, and then one of this other dude was from Brea, and they're like, "Oh, sup, you're from Brea? Yeah,
Brea,
Chino's so hard."
Chino.
It's awesome. Californication is great. Yeah, that's Red Hot Chili Peppers have a lot of California songs. So
I actually said it wrong.
What'd you say?
I said Californication.
Yeah. No, but that's it for Chili Peppers.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
You said it differently.
Dream of California.
So
Bap bap ba da boop ba da ba doop. Ding dong into California.
California love.
Oh, California love. Anyways.
That might be one of the dopest like rock sounding rap sample riffs. Yeah. Like, I mean, in that era, like that, like is a sick riff.
Facebook group, pop on.
Oh man.
Top LA, California songs. If we're doing all of California, if you can give me San Francisco, that's an unbelievable. If you're going to San Francisco,
obviously.
If you're going, it's a beautiful one. Makes me want a hot dog. All right, we've got to get to some real content here where we don't just sing and say the things that pop into our mind immediately.
Talk about Subway churros.
You guys. This is okay.
We've talked for 30 minutes about fast food.
I don't know. I can't tell if this is the best or the worst episode. Doug, our Facebook moderator, can you put up right now a poll on Facebook? Nobody do it but Doug. Doug, I'm talking to you specifically. If anybody else does this other than Doug, I'm going to kick you out of the group. Doug, you're going to go up today. All right? The date is August 4th, 1904. You're going to go on and you're going to do a poll. Is this episode, what are we going to call it? Let's name the episode right now.
I have in here Major in Vibes 101.
Yeah, Vibes 101.
Vibes 101 is Plaza hot dog jeans.
Yeah, Vibes 101 is the episode. Doug, is the poll right now. Is Vibes 101 the best episode or the worst episode? Or option 3, as we like to put in there,
Mel will delete this
Mel's
poll.
going to delete this poll because Mel has she accidentally deletes polls every once in a while. So, all right, I wanted to dive into this. We got a Reddit thread.
Okay.
This is on the Am I A-hole? Am I the A-hole? Is AITA right here. This is on the Reddit thread for that right here. Ready? This is a great story right here.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the a-hole for falling asleep while my girlfriend is talking about her relationship with her dad?
Oh, my gosh. That whole sentence.
The whole sentence. You said out of the gate, I can't believe they put this on the internet.
No.
But it's anonymous.
Okay.
My girlfriend had a dinner party with some family friends last night. Her and her friends were discussing their relationships with their parents, and my girlfriend ended up realizing how much she couldn't relate to them. Her friends apparently spoke highly of their dads and recalled fondly of their memories, while my girlfriend and her father don't have the strongest relationships by any means. Okay, this starts out kind of empathetic,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We called last night after the guests had left, and she began telling me about how she felt, debriefing the conversation she had, and how she felt sad that she didn't share the same relationship or experiences with her dad. While she's talking, I can feel myself falling asleep because it's 3 a.m., so I tell her I'm falling asleep and good night. I guess she feels upset that I didn't have anything to say and went to sleep. She said I should have at least tried to console her, but I was genuinely falling asleep because I was tired. AITA? Am I the a-hole?
I mean, a 3 a.m. phone call will put you to sleep.
Can't believe you were up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
What's your guess right here? Am I the a-hole?
I just feel like this conversation could have happened at 11 p.m.
Well, I think they called right after. That's what it said. She said, we called last night after the guest had left.
Okay.
So they all separated. This is a phone call, and it seems like it happened right as soon as it could have.
Okay.
I think later down there it does say like he went to a separate dinner, she had to go something else, and they started the phone call at 1:30. And then it got to 3 a.m.
Oh,
and
that's
then
an interesting thing.
So it was over time she was getting more vulnerable and sharing. And
yeah,
he got to a point where he's just like, I'm out.
Listen, I think a younger version of me would have said, you stay up, you drink some caffeine.
Like just earnest.
Your person needs you right now. This is what being in a healthy relationship is you sacrifice deep into the night.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd say that anymore. I think you've got to just know, like, hey,
it's a bad time to have this
It's a bad time to have this conversation. Can you reach a point of, I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. I'm so sorry you feel this way. I can't give to you what you need right now. I'm physically so tired. I got work. I'm whatever. I'm so sorry. Can we talk about this later? But then again, it was fresh. It was a setup from the party.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough one. Yeah, you're the a-hole for sure. You gotta be a loving partner, man.
It sounds like this is the first time they've had this conversation.
Yes.
And in a dating relationship, like phone calls are a big deal. I mean, they still are.
Are they?
They're always a big deal.
Yeah. I don't know.
Relationship, you gotta.
I'm going to give him points for at least saying it out loud before it happened.
That is true.
Because I think he at least.
Well, this is his version of the story too, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would love to see her version of the story, which is like, yeah, no, he just zoned out and he was asleep all of a sudden.
Right.
Yeah. Are you there? What? Is this FaceTime or is this phone call?
FaceTime is different. If you fell asleep on the FaceTime, then you're
okay, here's another layer. If this was a text exchange and you just fell asleep.
Yeah.
And ghosted your girlfriend.
Yeah.
But I think this was a moment she really needed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think so too, but okay. I think people are saying overall on this thread that he is not the a-hole.
Yeah.
That seems like the vote. Overall, people are saying not the a-hole. That's the vote here.
I think that's my vote too, just to put that out there.
I am going to go a totally different direction altogether, which is you probably learn that you aren't for each other in that moment. I'm not saying you need to break up. I'm just saying, like, if that person is going to be the person that would bring that up at that hour, and if you aren't the person that can receive that, this is not the only time this is going to happen. People don't, like, trauma dump at 3 a.m. once.
Sure.
And you know what? He's gonna fall asleep again at 3 a.m.
3 a.m. again.
You're
only gonna get she's only gonna
dating.
Yes.
He can't stay up, 20 years later.
Yeah, she's only gonna remember more trauma, and you're only gonna get more tired as life goes on.
Yeah.
So I think this was a gift. I think that this is a crossroads where you go, can we make this work? Can we be what we need for each other? We've had that where if there's any amount of tension, I cannot go to sleep. So we've had late discussions where you've pushed through, but I've also gone, we're not going to get to the full resolve that I want, but I understand that you're tired and you can't. When you're tired, you're tired. You can't.
Well, that's kind of like don't fight when you're tired.
Yeah.
And you're like, but this is when we have time to do this.
Don't go to sleep when you're mad. Well, I guess I don't sleep.
Don't eat when you're tired.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And this is going to be now a new trauma point later.
Exactly.
He's going to bring up again at 3 a.m.
That's actually a good point because the next time she does this, now it's a new trigger. And she's going to. I'm just, okay, I don't think you're an a-hole for going to sleep. I think this is a gift. There's going to be a time in your life where you're going to want to trauma dump at 3 a.m. probably.
And if you can't do it when you're dating, then
it's a gift.
Most certainly can't do it.
This is a gift.
20 years into
Congratulations.
If he was going to vilify her for that, and that's where you would be crossing the line.
Yeah, I mean, the
whole point of dating is going out of your way to do like exorbitant things you wouldn't do now.
Yeah.
So
I do. What do we think that he posted it in the first place? I think he might feel a little guilty, but I actually think what this is a guy going like, look, man, the internet agreed with me.
He wanted to be right.
You know how Reddit is full of normal thinking human beings who are known for being loving and caring and particularly well.
That's the loophole. That's a loophole.
Yeah.
You're the a-hole for posting this.
Yeah, that's it. You're
the people that have Reddit accounts that are on them at night.
Yeah.
Instead of on the phone with a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes, they're all going to agree with you.
Yes, you are the a-hole for posting this.
You went to Reddit for advice.
Yeah. She's like, why am I going viral for having a bad relationship with my dad?
Yeah, it's so specific. He gave so much information.
Yeah.
This relationship is over.
She's like, geez, man, I thought I had it bad with my dad already. Now I got you in my life.
And thousands of strangers.
Picking your siding with you. All Reddit dudes being like, no, bro, she's the B.
They're like pretending to be women.
Nah, man.
They're like, I'm a woman and I would never.
Nah. It's hilarious.
He's gonna find a better vibe.
Yeah, post that to a mom blog and see how that does. Go post that somewhere else with a few more females on it. See what see where people side.
If you would have put this on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew Tate chimed in.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. 100%. What's the
That is so funny.
That's very funny.
That is so funny.
What's the I'm trying to think of like our worst night fight.
We had a huge fight before our book photo shoot.
I don't remember this
and
much.
I had to alter my clothes.
Yeah.
So I was also back to sewing. I was hemming a skirt late at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we were fighting, because it's late.
Yeah.
We were tired. We were
the
stressed.
Hemingway. Sorry.
We did do a book photo shoot on Zoom with an art director.
Did not need to be there. The Zoom photo shoot director. Anyway,
we digress.
What was the fight over? I'm not gonna get mad. I don't remember it.
I don't know.
I think you were stressed, and we had a photo shoot. And
pressure.
Well, it was pressure for you because if you've seen our dumb book cover, the whole concept is I look like hell, and you look all done up. So I'm like rolling in, like, well, I cleaned my flannel.
I pitched like I'm like a hot mess.
Yeah.
With a laundry basket.
And they're like hot.
No,
we heard you at hot.
No, highfalutin and hot.
Yeah. They came in and there was like your makeup person did a bunch of Victoria's Secret stuff, right?
Yes.
And she starts putting stuff all up on your high thighs, and I'm like, what's going on in here? We're just in some.
She wanted like the wind. She had like a leaf blower.
Like, yeah, photo shoots are funny because you go. I mean, I've only been like, well, that's like the only like real pro one I've done. And like, you want a drink? And you're like, what? Okay.
Yeah, and then the photographer started dumping on us.
Did she?
He
did. That's right.
A huge jump. And we were like, we haven't got the shot yet.
And it was 3 a.m. He started talking about his dad. And you're like, bro, I'm tired. I am exhausted right now. I don't see a future with us. Am I the a-hole? I'm here on Reddit.
Get on Reddit.
Yeah. I don't know. Andy, have you guys had night fights?
Phone fights.
Phone fights are the worst.
Fights.
Oh, yeah. Phone fights, night fights.
Yeah.
Many night fights.
Many night fights, yeah.
So I could barely remember any of them.
Yeah, well, that's the hard part.
You know?
You're delusional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But do you need closure, or can you table a fight?
I could table a fight if we're agreeing to table the fight.
Yeah.
It's hard if the other person's tabling it. And you're just like,
that's yes. Because then it feels minimizing of how you feel.
Yeah.
They're like, can we deal with this later? And you're like, well, I don't know if I'm going to feel this way later.
Yeah.
That's what she was in the moment right now. She was like, everyone here talked about how great their things with their dad, and I'm sad now because my dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that's very legitimate.
Yeah.
It's like going to a baby shower when you want a baby. You know?
Yeah.
You're like, that's going to... or a wedding.
Yeah.
Stir up a lot of feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? You're like, I want to get married.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Or your friend's third Netflix taping.
Hypothetically. Just 2 sold-out Radio City shows. Wait, why am I here?
My other friend Brian Simpson's Netflix special came out today, FYI. Mine with the mother show.
Christmas time.
Yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Best song about darkness. Go. I'm trying to think of. I think that is a bit of maturing of just being. Like, we got to do this another time. Some of it's like with kids too. Some of the kids you're like, but if we don't talk about this now, it is a tricky issue because if you don't deal with it, it will ruminate, you know, and
if you shove it under the rug.
Yeah.
It's going to stay under there.
Yeah.
For a bit.
And now you have mice. Because you swept all
look,
that.
We don't have mice anymore. We put it under the rug.
Oh, it does. It seems like, I hope it works out for you guys, but I don't think it will. And that you took this to Reddit. I also, I don't really know.
Through.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Got to keep on keeping on. Is what I've always said.
Meet in the middle.
So, meet in the middle. Speaking of meet in the middle. All right, that's all we got. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey folks, just want to give a special thank you to our As Essential as Oils patrons. That's our $25 a month and up level of patron. Thanks so much for giving to the pod and getting a little more. You are Avril Griffiths,
Adam Bush,
Allison Nelson,
Bonnie Galindo,
Carrie Teague,
Caroline Crimmins,
Code 2 Grow,
Courtney Eibling,
Demarius Diaz-Stevens,
Dan O,
Dave and Melissa Cox,
Dave Hoagland,
Dustin Daly,
Jason and Francis White,
Jessica Hanrahan,
Joshua and Nikki Platt,
Jordan Cowan,
Juliana Smith,
Lori Amos,
Matt and Sam Slosdom,
Michelle Carlson,
Nathan and Jennifer Merritt,
Nicole Carraz,
Rachel Wilson.
Rachel Kennedy.
Robert and Nellie Capen.
Stephen Menya.
And Tiffany Payne.
Thank you so much, everybody.